Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 4 for 9. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Pedroia, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate. Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Hero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Digging in, Steve Pearce. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 1. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop,
First
number 1.
offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double.
Batting second, left
So
fielder,
stepping in, Malik Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Pham, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit to first. Pierce has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Sales sets. First pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Now in the box, Daniel Robertson. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 7. And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that one is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Batting 7.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
C.J. Cron.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. A solo home run for C.J. Cron. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Popped him up. Bogarts into shallow left, and the inning is over. 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 9.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7. Designated hitter.
At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now. 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jesus Sucre. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, but it's thrown away at second.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Ready for another chance. Number 1. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a fastball called for strike one. One out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Smith. Two gone.
Now batting number 50.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Digging in, Tommy Pham, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for Tampa.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit out towards second. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Third baseman, number 5.
In now, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Daniel Robertson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the first pitch to him.
Right fielder, Mookie
Fouled off
Betts.
wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pham on the move. He's got it, and there are two down now.
First baseman number 25.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So coming to the plate, C.J. Cron. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Skied into very shallow right. Pedroia over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. Kiermaier coming on. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batter, center fielder, Jackie.
Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down here 5-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 1. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. They're up 5-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So it was a strikeout swinging Eduardo Nunez, who sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Drew Pomeranz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Bradley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. On to second. They got him. A triple play. Here's J.D. Martinez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is right there, one down.
Up next for the Red Sox. Right
First
fielder,
delivery to him on the way.
Zach.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And it's fouled away. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their break.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox go down. Here's C.J. Cron now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat. That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Into the box, Jesus Sucre. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Duffy over to his left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pham is there, 2 down.
Now batting. The center fielder, Jackie
Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... At the plate, Tommy Pham is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Swing and a miss at a ball down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
Hey, D-Roll, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Here's the first pitch to him. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bradley will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Martinez, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Stepping in now, Jesus Sucre. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Matt Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Number 1 will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Bradley's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So the nearly bat around here is 8 men. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, with 15 strikeouts. So that'll just about do it.